Fighter kites are flown in two very different ways depending on where you are in the world. Most of the countries or cultures that fly and have popular activity with fighter kites use a particular kind of line, flying line, that is basically coated with powdered glass. The glass is bonded to the exterior surface of the flying line, and the purpose is to allow the flyer to cut with their line their opponent's line, causing the opponent to lose their kite. That's the game they play. Now in North America, we don't do that. First, it's dangerous and could, in some instances, create potential lawsuits, I suppose, but it's just not a very healthy game because of the powdered glass on the line. And so we developed a game called Line Touch, which replicates the same sort of activity, aerial combat, with two kites. And the way we play this game is that each flyer stands with their back to the wind, and the flyers are 20, 25, 30 feet apart. And they're flying their kites with the purpose of trying to have their line, flying line, touch the flying line of their opponent. But it must do it in a specific way in order to earn a point. Now, the beauty of this type of flying, this game, is that neither the kite is damaged nor lost in the process. So you can reuse your kite many, 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 many times. So the game is played like this. I'm going to use this stick here, which is light colored, and this dark one here, just so you can see more clearly how this works. When the two flyers are ready and their kites are in the air, one of the flyers calls out either top or bottom, or they might use the word over or under, either way. Once that word is spoken, that starts the competition for that point. And let's say that I'm one of the competitors and I happen to call out top. That means that if my flying line, if I'm the white or light colored flying line, in order for me to earn that point, to win that point, my flying line must come over and touch my opponent's flying line from on top of his line. And I have to do that before he does that to me, or she does that to me. Now, after the touch is made, the point is over. And in this instance, I would say I won the point. The kites then become, the flyers fly them to neutral positions, and they call out another point. Maybe it would be an under point. And in this instance, the point is earned when the flying line touches the opponent's line from underneath the opponent's line. And it has to happen before the opponent does that to me. Where if he does it to me first, he wins the point. If I do it to him first, I win the point. If either kite touches the ground before that point is earned, then the point is over, and the first kite who hit the ground loses that point. It's a very simple game and exceedingly challenging and fun. It's the most fun. I think it's the most fun ever, really. But one of the beautiful side effects of this is that the kites we use are a little different from fighter kites generally used throughout the world. Their shapes are similar, sort of a diamond shape, but the materials we use are not materials that we consider to be disposable. And as a result, the kites are extremely durable, fast, exceedingly maneuverable in order to better accomplish the requirements of this beautiful line touch game. Now, if you have flown kites with glass-coated line all your life, this may sound sort of weird, not cutting the opponent's line as a game to play. But until you try it, you won't really understand how much fun it is. So I hope this helps you to understand what line touch is and what North American fighter kites are designed to do. And it's fundamentally designed to help the flyer maneuver the kites quickly in order to score points with line touching.